Dave, and welcome to Sibyl Tarot. Today I'm going to do a reading. I pulled a card from the Shaman Oracle deck, and we got the wind here, but it came out in the reverse. So, the medicine meaning to this. So for some, the wind in the reverse talks about chaotic times. Maybe there was some type of upheaval or chaos going on in your life, and with the medicine card, in reverse, is asking kind of slow things down. This is a lovely card, actually. If you look at, I don't think you're going to see it on the camera or that, but there's different spiritual animals represented in this card, and when you look at it in the upright, you can see a bird. What else can you see? It's kind of like a tortoise. And that's funny because as well with the wind in the reverse, it's saying for you to, after this kind of upheaval or chaos that's gone on in your life, or it's probably not even that, it could be just a confusion, there's some type of confusion. It's asking you to kind of slow the energy down, in reverse. But if you look at this card in reverse, you can see there's a horse, a dog, where you can kind of see it's in the same images, but when the card goes from the upright to the reverse, you can see different animals, and once again, the tortoise kind of looks like, I don't know what the name of that animal is. I know it's in Ice Age, and the sloth, even though that's isn't it, prehistoric animal, but yeah, it kind of looks like the sloth or that. But it is saying with the wind here in reverse, after this confusion or chaos of some sort, or a change in the wind or that, to kind of, slow things down, take a step back, with your energy or that. But we're just going to pull a few cards here and see what comes out here. Also, the number of the card is 63, and 6 and 3 together is a 9. And 9s are kind of like coming towards an ending of some sort. Do you know that way? A realization as well. So the 2 cards now are at the flipping up. Actually, it's 3. So we have here is the 2 of Cups. The 2 of Cups is water energy, it's Cancerian energy as well. It's Venus and Cancer. We also have here is the Hermit. And that's funny, at the saying about the tortoise, in that, see the Hermit here. I don't know if it's a tortoise or a turtle or that, but the Hermit talks about going within. Someone's could have came out of a relationship here. We have the Daughter of Swords, which is, so somebody could have came out of a relationship, or they're in a relationship and kind of want to have that energy of being single. They kind of, maybe they enjoy their own company or that. Or with the Hermit card, it's like going within to kind of find as their own light, so to speak, with this Hermit card. But it can also talk about that in the past that you were, in a relationship with that. At the present time now, you're feeling very much single, or it could have been that even to do with the COVID or that, feeling secluded or that. But the Hermit here, he looks quite content, in his shell. And it talks about, the Hermit talks about being, that you've been in kind of, and this is the present time, in a grey area at the moment, where life is concerned. It could be where love is concerned, or whatever the case may be. but there is light at the end of the tunnel, you know, and maybe that you're searching for that light, you're going within to look for the light, to shine some type of light onto a subject or person or thing or place or whatever, but with the Daughter of Swords here, it could be as well that you're looking for a fresh start. You're kind of clearing energies out, please, people, places, and things. With the swords. But you could also be looking into things. Maybe looking into going into study or that, or you could be studying. Person, place, or thing or that with this Daughter of Swords here. Because it's kind of like with this L, you're looking for some type of wisdom. And this as well with the Hermit. The Hermit card, is a major arcana card. It's Virgo energy, but it's one of the main meanings for Virgo is wisdom, seeking wisdom. And see with this L here, the L kind of represents wisdom as well. So you may be seeking wisdom, but possibly to do with a partnership of some sort. This could be a friendship, could be a family member, could be romantic partnership, business, whatever it may be. I just feel with the Two of Cups that it is some type of partnership, and because it's Venus in Cancer, we are in the Cancerian time, so it's just probably talking about this time. What do we have underneath? We have the Magician, the Emperor, and the Five of Cups. Now the Magician here, Magician here is looking back on Emperor energy here and the Five of Cups. It could be that because the Magician always wants to manifest something, wants to create something, and with the Emperor here, it could be just that you want to kind of step into the Emperor energy, which the Emperor is taking charge of something. Do you know that way? But with the Five of Cups here, there is some type of loss, some type of grievance, sometimes some type of sadness. You could be looking back on this, do you know that way? At a time that, but I feel that this is more in the future. I'll just say, just place these cards down and just say then what comes. So the Magician is Gemini energy, and it's also Virgo energy, and Virgo, is the Hermit. So these both have similar qualities, similar energies. They're both ruled by Mercury, and Mercury is the planet of information, communication and information. And this is what this Daughter of Swords represents as well. So you can be looking back kind of, especially Virgo energy, they very analytical, regarding, something. But I just feel the way these cards are laid out that you're looking back at the Emperor, or maybe you're looking for some advice as well. It could be as well that the Emperor is kind of, somebody that's kind of already been, through many battles, throughout their life. There could be an older father figure or that, or a mentor, and maybe you're looking for some type of advice from an older man or mentor, about how to, move forward. I don't know, Joe, as to why this Five of Cups would be here, but especially if there was a breakup from the Two of Cups, the Five of Cups does talk about, a loss, grieving over a loss of a breakup. That can suggest that. Just And the Emperor talks about, you know, it's Mars energy. It talks about kind of taking action. But the Magician is looking as to how, you know, to take action, you know, that way. Now we have here is the Ten of Wands. Whatever it was, you know, it's, in one way, it's been a very, you know, heavy energy in the past. This Two of Cups with the Magician. And sometimes the Magician can talk about being very confused or confusing somebody, you know, um, being a bit of a, you know, if you were using the Magician energy, can be, you know, you're very manipulative, you know. You could be manipulating situations with that, you know. With the Ten of Wands here, there could be numerous situations or numerous people or that, you know, and maybe you were manipulating people, you know. I'm not saying that, but you weren't using it for your highest good, so to speak, and trying to become the Emperor, you know, trying to become the best that, you know, can be, or trying to become a divine masculine, you know, taking charge. But that because you done it in a negative, you know, low vibrational magician, all it brought you was the Five of Cups here. That could be for some. I'm not saying it's, you know, for the person that's, you know, listening to the radio. It could be for somebody around you or that. But we do have the Son of Cups here as well with the Ten of Wands. And the Son of Cups is like, it's a child energy. It's an immature energy. It's but they can be quite emotional, sensitive at this time. It can talk about, you know, an apology, a sincere apology that may be coming to you because maybe this person is feeling overwhelmed with this Ten of Wands here. Just want to say, yeah, we have the Wheel of Fortune. This Ten of Wands here, this talks about, you know, feeling overburdensome or overwhelmed about a situation or situations or people, places and things, you know. And for you to kind of drop these wands down, you may have had some type of enlightenment. Do you know what I mean? May have come to a realization, you know, that whatever it is that you've been trying to kind of manifest, you know, but you may have done it through manipulation, through a lower vibration or that and only for, you know, for your best interest, that you wanted, you know, to be the Emperor, you know, to have that emperor energy within, like, you know, but it didn't work out and it just came too burdensome, you know, you just came overwhelmed with it, especially if you you know, if there was some type of manipulation within, you know, the situation or that, you know. And now for you to kind of, you know, to release this burdensome cycle, that, you know, you have to come in with a, you know, a softer approach, you know, a softer energy, you know, being more accepting of people, you know, looking at their stance as well, because we do have the Wheel of Fortune here. And with this Wheel of Fortune, you can see, you know, there's kind of some, it looks like entanglement, but what it really is, you know, your karma, you know, and trying to release that karma, trying to untangle, you know, kind of past mistakes or that, you know, and maybe also it's kind of weighing you down because what you don't want to do is repeat, you know, your past mistakes here, because the Wheel of Fortune, it can talk about, it's the wheel that's spinning, life still goes on or whatever, you still go through different experiences, you still have different choices of that, to make or whatever. And depending on your choices, everyone has free will. But once you make that choice, you know what I mean, you're either going to receive, you're either going to be balanced or receive good or bad karma because of the choices that you made. Do you know that way? And I just feel because of the Son of Cups here, that somebody probably has, with this magician, has kind of manipulated, um, you know, maybe they're even their own thoughts, but manipulated people trying to um, achieve, an emperor energy. But that's not the way you're going to do it through manipulation. You know what I mean? It's more so to be manifesting, to take it on your own, and not to be using people to get your own gain, so to speak. So I feel this is for some like that. It's not probably for you. It could be somebody around you that now it's become very, very burdensome, and they have the realization now that, because if you look at this here, this um 10 of Wands, these look like cups. Do you know that way? Um, just like this, 5 of Cups, 5 of Cups, and maybe to bring balance in, for you to not to feel so much down or at a loss, or maybe that you have lost something. What you kind of have to do is to go back to the people, places, or things that there was manipulation or whatever, and to rectify it. Do you know that way? To put you onto to kind of deal with that karma, and for you to kind of move that wheel again, move that cycle again. And this is what probably this wind card is after coming in now, that you've, through some type of manipulation, because of the the magician card here, like, and because it's kind of looking at the 5 of Cups, looking at the Emperor energy, looking at the 5 of Cups, that you may have caused some chaos, and the chaos here is with the 10 of Wands. And the wind card now in reverse is giving you the medicine to slow down, think of what you've done, look back, of the chaos that you've probably created, and to rectify it. Do you know that way? And because maybe, and this is why I'm probably seeing this, Sid the Sloth, you know, maybe you done it, not that you were intentionally manipulating people, but that it was easier, it was the lazy way of doing things. Do you know what I mean? You wanted to, kind of get that emperor, status, and the emperor kind of has it all, like, that way, but you want to achieve that emperor status through the lazy way. Do you know that way? And by doing this, there was manipulation, involved. So like that, it's not for all, but if you do like the reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Cheers, Slán.